Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rome Reborn here. So, I have a few updates for everybody. So, I'm trying out a different encoder on Streamlabs. So, let me know if you guys think the visual quality is better. I've also changed the keyframes to 1 instead of 0, which is auto. So, it should be rendering more actual frames, and we should get less visual artifacts overall. But yes, anyways, let me go and thank the channel members really quick here, and then we'll roll right into the episode. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadow Fighter Pro, and then JT Morris. Thank you guys all so much for those channel memberships. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's roll right into this here. And because I did a little bit of testing, I know that this castle with this recording settings, I did a little bit of testing on this, and I know this castle is about to get sieged. Let's go ahead and head over there anyways. I know that I have some channel member stuff that I need to fulfill, and I will get right on that as soon as possible. Man, the campaign map movement speed is really terrible. We get like I know y'all can't see it, but we get like maybe 30 FPS whenever we are moving on the campaign map. I did reduce the amount of bandit parties that are roaming around, but I did make the ones that were roaming around a bit larger, so hopefully that does help with the FPS while moving on the campaign map. But also, I mean, this is Lemmy's Europe, guys. I mean, like, you can't really get good FPS on this campaign map. It's a gigantic map, man. Hope y'all are enjoying the new upload schedule. If you guys would like to know what it is, go ahead and check out the Discord. The YouTube post that I made the other day is somewhat inaccurate, like actually quite inaccurate, which I do apologize about. All right, looks like we got 1,193 versus 823. Interesting. This should be a good fight overall. Let's go ahead and assault the siege camp. And actually, I did not mean to click that. Usually that's where the lead battle button is. Oopsies. I think I should still be able to command. I believe. I think it just starts me out as the one or in the sky. I think it starts me out like that. All right, let's go ahead and put these guys into a shield wall here. Let's go ahead and stretch them out here. I do have the banners turned off here, as they are not as needed as they usually are. Let's go ahead and bring this down to like 80 here, and we will further reduce it until we only have velites here. It's probably going to be about 50 or maybe even like 30. Wow, only 36 velites. That's pretty crazy indeed. We'll make sure these guys are in shield wall here. We should be able to get them in shield wall after this. Let's go ahead and put the cav off to the right side. We'll bring the archers behind here. We'll just leave them in one line just like that. And then we will take these guys, put them into loose formation, and go ahead and stretch them out behind the infantry formation to go ahead and cover the infantry formation. All right. Let's put these guys in shield wall. We'll move them up and see if they go into shield wall here. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button there. Shield wall. There we go. Now they're going into shield wall. Perfect. It appears that... Okay, yeah, I'm in watch mode, unfortunately. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. All right, sorry. I'm like just fucking up here left and right. All right, let's go ahead and bring these guys up here. Bring these boys here and bring the archers right here. And we'll go ahead and push the cavalry up as well, as these guys make a mad dash here for... looks like they're just repositioning for the hill here, because this is the most advantageous position they could possibly take. I have turned the banners off, and I've turned personal damage off as well to give us a bit more of... I guess this is going to be a quite cinematic view here. All right, let's go ahead and line these boys up here, and then I'm going to put them into shield wall in order to cluster them. We might even send them in against these guys here. We'll just kind of move them through their cavalry formation. That will be the easiest way to take out some of these boys. Okay, so we still can see the kill feed. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead and push the infantry up here. Let's bring them up here. Let's make 4 lines right there. Let's bring the Velites up behind to cover them. There you go. OCD. There we go. And we'll bring the archers up right there behind. There we go. That'll work. Close enough. And the cav is absolutely decimating their cav. Yeah, look at all those dismounted horses running by there. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the cav for a frontal charge here against these guys. Let's go ahead and bring them over here. We're going to open up with a frontal charge as we bring in our infantry for their charge here. This should work pretty damn well. I'm going to try to punch a hole in their formation here. And I'm going to keep moving these guys up here. And let's go ahead and bring the cav just like this, and we'll mirror their infantry formation. Just like that right there. And we'll bring these guys right here as well. There we go. Gotta reposition some of these boys. A lot of micromanaging going on, as you can see. Let's move them forward here. All right, we are going to run our cav through them right here, like so, and we're going to tell the infantry to engage. We're going to bring the Velites here. So we are going to smack through their front line here as we are telling them to go ahead and run through here. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to get through. Okay, no, we might need to pull them out. Yeah, we're going to have to pull them out. All right, let's take them out of that and put them in line. Let's pull the cav out here. Come on, boys. Get out of there. Thank you. That did soften them up quite a bit, though, I will say. We are going to kind of end up sandwiching some of our own cav in here, which is not exactly what I would call ideal. We'll go ahead and bring them all the way over here, though. Attempt to get them pulled out here. We're going to bring these guys up to here, Velites, and then we'll pull the archers up to here. Should be a pretty even fight here for us with the infantry. Perfect. Okay, looks like we did get most of the cav out here. All right, let's go ahead and line them up with the archers here, like so. And then we're going to run them across the whole archer line here. All right. And as soon as that cav is lined up, we're going to wait for a few more guys to come in here. We did lose quite a few cav there. And looks like we are still losing some cav. All right, let's go ahead and bring them straight through the archer formation. They should just go straight across, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this lovely, lovely charge here. All right, we should see quite a few kills here coming through the archer formation. And we are. It's looking quite lovely indeed. They are absolutely decimating this archer formation. Very, very nice. Losing a few cav. That's okay. It's probably because I fucking charged them into a heavy spear unit there. Not the smartest play on my part. That's okay though. We'll go ahead and bring them here. Let's actually go ahead and bend them back here this way. And once they are in a position that we like, we will go ahead and charge them. All right, cavalry, go ahead and charge now. There we go. They should go straight for that group of archers there. All right, Velites, let's bring you guys on the left flank here. Let's get you boys to get some more kills in here. Yeah, we are winning this quite handily. We've only lost 131 here. The cav are just absolutely massacring their longbowmen. All right, let's go ahead and reform the line here. Let's form them up there. We need to hold. Let's bring the cav back here. We have the Velites over here on the left flank here. Let's bring the archers up as well. Right about there. Should do just fine for us. Looks like quite a few of them are retreating. Let's go and advance up here. And advance towards them. There we go. And okay, they're right there. We'll bring the Velites along the left flank here, slightly behind them as we move up to engage. Sorry for the coughing there. Hope you coughing club enjoyers are liking that. And let's bring the cav up over here in a in the 3 rank there. Velites may not have any missiles left. Yeah, it looks like they don't have a lot of missiles left. We'll just bring them back behind the line here, ready to clean up any troops that bleed out of the side there. All right, we're going to tell the infantry to engage. We have a group of 220 here. We should be doing pretty well. Let's get a nice look at this charge here, this engagement. Yeah, we are absolutely slaughtering these guys. They cannot stand up to the troops of Septimus Brutus here. All right, we are going to bring the cav across here, and this should break their formation entirely. Let's get a nice view of the cav coming in here. Should see that kill feed light up with cavalry kills, and there it is. Very, very nice. Yeah, we are absolutely smashing them right here. Yep, they're down to about 280 now. We have yet to receive a reinforcement wave, so that is always a good sign. Archers are opening up. Let's go ahead and bring these guys a bit closer here, and let's tell the Velites to charge as well. Should do quite well. Archers still have about half ammunition, so that is good. They should still continue opening up here, getting a few kills here and there. That should pretty much be all she wrote for this fight, ladies and gentlemen. They are down to 40 here, and of course we want to hunt them all. We're gonna charge everybody. Take out as many of these swaby barbarian bastards as we can. Want to fill our coffers with not only gold, but with the blood of our enemies. And that is a pretty solid fight there. Only losing 85, 79 wounded. Yeah, that is a pretty significant result for us there. Definitely what I would call a successful fight there, even though we didn't what is it called? We did not fight it in the right mode there. Oh, gotta wait for this shit to load here. There it goes. Yeah, I really hope this does improve the quality, and if it does, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Definitely need to go there, and then archers, boom, and then we'll get some more. We will get some more of those Praetorian horse guard there. Looks like we have quite a few lords here. All right, let's get rid of the tier 3 boys here, as they are clogging up our prisoner pool. We'll go ahead and just take the high tier troops here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. There it goes. As a playthrough goes on, you'll notice that the game will get laggier and laggier. So it is kind of just a symptom of just mods and then Bannerlord in general. I don't know, we might want to go for, I don't know, I really like the reduced shield damage. Like 30% reduced shield damage in a mod where shields break really easily is such a fucking good thing to have. It feels so powerful. Just checking the gear stats there. We'll go ahead and continue on here. Continue on against the Swaby. And like I said before in previous parts, I will continue this series until it is no longer fun. And I'm still having a lot of fun. I think it's a lot easier now that I have like the correct character build, and also that I've stuck with the Empire through the tough times, you know, and that makes it a lot easier. Heroic, yeah, see, this would be really nice for a governor, but I'm just gonna take the party size limit. I mean, like, why would I not? For Aaliyah here, I just want her to have it. Okay, it looks like they are at 100% war exhaustion rate here, so they are not going to be able to do much here. And we'll see if we can get back to who's oh no, okay, we have made peace with the Swaby, those bastards. I mean, we have 2,158 influence though, we could probably declare war on them like right away with no problems at all. Or we might end up having a civil war here. Let's go ahead and head back. Let's go ahead and disband the armies here. And we will go ahead and head back to Camararia there. And we are making 8K per day here. It seems to help when you put it in just 3 times speed. When you're in 4 times speed, it seems to chug the frame rate like pretty hard. It's just like all dependent on how many parties are on the map. I mean, like we're getting like 20 FPS here, but I'm sure you can see how hard it is chugging for sure. All right, let's go ahead and stop off at a few of these towns here. I'll try to use 3 times. Let me go ahead and just sit here for a second while these parties clear out. Okay, 35 recruits. Holy fuck. Where the fuck did you get 35 recruits from? God damn, girl. Picking up all the recruits over here. Okay, that helped the FPS quite a bit there. Kamikis Hillis there, named for Cameron, has gained a level. We'll go ahead and pop his character up here. Apparently he's wearing something very snazzy because it's taking a minute to load. Yeah, that is Fasos there. All right, so let's see here. Let's go for I'm gonna go for like, let's see here. Should we give him some combat skills? I feel like maybe we should. Maybe we should give him some medicine. Yeah, we'll give him some medicine skill. Allow him to heal his party just a little bit easier. Makes it a bit better for us. And we are trying to get the civil war started here. We are very, very close to getting that going here. I feel like once we recruit up our troops here, we should get a civil war and we should be able to make Regia abdicate the throne, which is our ultimate goal here. Let me go to the what's the garrison like here? Garrison is 346. Okay, let me go check another town. Garrison 318. I mean, that's pretty good. The garrison here is 337 with the 538 militia. Good God. That's insane. Culture is Romane. Is there any towns that I have taken where the culture is not the correct culture? Let me go check. Okay, that has Dacian culture. I need to rebuild that one. This has Romane. Okay, that's Dacian. This I thought was Dacian, but I guess it's not. So just this one down here I need to change. That's pretty much it. So we'll make our way down there and we will I'm gonna just move it in 3 times speed as it's quite laggy otherwise. It should clear. Oh my God, that's a lot of troops. Holy fuck. All right, we'll take all those boys there for sure. We need to replenish the Velites and the archers quite heavily as we lost quite a few of those guys in the last few battles and sieges. Those guys are always going to be the guys that do end up taking the most losses here. We're going to load up Tyler here. Let's see here. He needs a point in stewardship. Let's go ahead and drop it there. And did he have another? Did he have a focus point? Yes, he did have a focus point. We're going to go ahead and put that in social. There we go. Anyone else have anything to level up here? All right, doesn't appear so. All right, we'll go ahead and head into Walter's End here, named after our lovely channel member, Walter there. All right, this looks pretty good. We'll up the gold reserve just by a bit there. Yeah, loyalty is still really low just due to debasement of currency. We do have Walter the Bull available here. So maybe we'll go ahead and drop him in here. Did we want him to lead a party? Do we have a party to lead? No, we do not. So yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and drop him in here. I mean, it is his town, you know. He might as well be the one to lead it. And that's going to bring us up to 341 there. Should be able to convert some of these guys into Velites there. I wish the Velites were counted as ranged troops, but they are not, unfortunately. All right, 13 out of 20 there. We'll go ahead and go Velites. Yep, Tiro, go into that. We have 83 cav. Let's go like 5. And then, yeah, we definitely, what's our archers at? 42 archers. No, let's just go Velites for now. We'll lean into the Velites. The more we have, the more powerful they are, for sure. Yeah, you can see we have quite a few wounded cavalrymen after that suicide charge into the front side of their formation. Maybe not the best idea on my part, but we are going to be very, very close to that civil war there. We are more powerful than the rest of the kingdom there. It will be quite interesting when we start to end up fighting Romans. I think that will be definitely a huge change for the series here. All right, we are probably not actually maxed out on party size here. Gotta wait for all this shit to load here. All right, that should give us some more party size there. Yep, 356 there. I thought I was missing some party size. Oh, missed one. There we go. All right, we'll head down here to this town here. And by the way, before next episode, off camera, I will get all these towns renamed. Let's bring in a few more velites, and that will be good enough for us right there. And let's go ahead and drop a save here. Get a new save slot. Oh, 24. There we go. And we'll update that save slot after we finish rebuilding Ep24. Yeah, hopefully the recordings look a lot smoother. Maybe not on the campaign map, but in the actual battles, I'm hoping that they do end up looking a lot nicer, because I started using CQP instead of CBR, just because I heard it was better. And you know what? Let's go ahead and name this one after one of our channel members that needs some stuff fulfilled here. Let's see who needs some stuff. Cam's already got something. Franklin. Let's go ahead and oh, that's the Windows key ghost. There we go. Let's do Francaria? Franconia. There we go. There you go, Franklin. I hope you enjoy your lovely settlement there. I promise I'll try not to get it raided here. And let's go ahead and raise this bad boy up here. Need to raise her up just a bit there so she looks nice and proper. We'll go ahead and plop the flag right there. Very, very nice indeed. That'll take a few days to rebuild. By the way, if you are wondering what mod, I'll start explaining what mods do what here whenever I'm using something specific like this. If you're wondering what mod this is player settlements. And then you need the, if you're playing with the Europe mod, you need the Europe compatibility patch for it as well. This is Lemmy's Europe mod, by the way. Lemmy, a very legendary matchmaker, or not matchmaker, map maker. There we go. That's totally the wrong field. Not even remotely close to map maker there. Matchmaker. Yes, he's a modder matchmaker. No, he's a map modder, and he does some really, really amazing stuff. And a lot of people have stepped away from his Europe map mod because it is quite laggy, and it is so big. It maybe is a little bit too big. I feel like if it was maybe 10 to 15% smaller, it would make it a lot easier to run things, first of all. And do we have any floating issues? Okay, it doesn't look like we have any floating issues. Perfect. Okay, good job, Ghost. Nice. Well, there you go. Franconia has been renamed there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the faction balance of power. It looks like we are approaching that civil war level. So let's go ahead and find some barbarians to fight in the meantime. Of course, you know that is the bread and butter of the playthrough. Whenever we need some influence, some renown, or some gold, we go ahead and fight the Barbari or the Gladiator Rebels. Whatever you encounter should do just fine for you. And let's see, we have JT Morris as well, who needs something fulfilled. So let's go ahead and rename this little village after him, and we'll name a few things after him as well. Call this Morris Town for him. Why not? There we go. Go ahead and make that bad boy Romani, and let's make it a horse farm. Why not, right? Boom. There we go. It was a sheep farm before, so now it's a horse farm. Horse farms are a lot more valuable than people think. They actually generate a massive amount of money in most mods and vanilla, just because some of the horses that they can sell are worth, you know, 15k depending on the mod, you know, like they could be 5k, 1k. They just sell for a ton of money and it's pretty crazy. And I love it a lot. Love to see our villages making more money than entire towns in the Shikuho series. I have one town that produces horses that are worth 15,000 a piece, and that's when you're selling them. When you're buying them, they're worth 25,000. So you get that $10,000 markup, which is pretty insane. Oh yes, and by the way, if you do check out the Discord, in the links in the description, by the way, if you do check that out, like I said before, the schedule is on there, and we are producing more videos a week than we have ever done before. So I will try to stay consistent to it. But if I do fall behind, please don't fault me too much here. I am, in fact, trying my best. All right, let's go find a large looter party to fight. 18 is just not going to cut it, man. That looks like the remnants from a previous battle. Let's go ahead and go 4 times speed. We'll see if we can run into any of them. See, like, I wish the Europe map mod here had running on roads. Like, I wish Eagle Rising in general had running on roads, made it to where you ran faster. That would be really, really nice. Like, it's just not in the game. Like, you can run on a road and nothing is gonna happen. You're not gonna get any positive benefits by using that. All right, let's see here. Let's get a few more of those guys. Let's get some more legionaries too. We'll get a few more archers as well. Yeah, we'll just upgrade those guys there. It's gonna cost us 306 there. We have a pretty good split, 200 infantry, around 50 archers, and then around 90 cavalry there. That is generally the split. Oh, Scythia. Interesting. Scythia? Really? Where is Scythia? All the way over here. So we have this town over here that is the closest town to our lovely enemies over there, Scythia. That is probably what they're going to go for. They're probably going to go for this castle if I had to guess. It only has 400 defenders, but for a castle, 400 defenders is actually like quite significant. So we'll go ahead and make Billy big steps over in this direction and see what kind of trouble we can get up to over here with just our party. All right, Morristown has completed construction. We'll go ahead and run over this way. We should be able to interrupt any armies that do end up coming out here. Looks like we can bring in a small army here for no cost. Some of our other clan members are serving with other armies, but we'll go ahead and make our own over here. And let's go ahead and stack up where, I mean, Scythia is all the way up there, man. That is a really far away war. I'd be curious to see who declared war on who in that situation, because I do not know. I did not see what it said. Let's see here. +5 party size is really nice. I'd say that is probably a better skill though for a AI companion slash family member. We do have really, really good influence here. Yeah, we're getting 7 influence per day here. We're gonna go and wait here for everyone to arrive. Let's see how far away they are. All right, so 2 days, so almost 3 days is going to be the furthest party away here. We need to pay very, very close attention in case they decide to attack any of our towns or villages here. We should be able to see them coming. We just need to be careful that we don't get party sniped here. There we go. Jared is joining up as we speak. the Abiads declared war on us. Really? Doesn't really look like it. What the fuck? Let's go see. Oh yeah, look how powerful our faction is. That's crazy. We're almost at the point where we can declare war. Not that. That's not what I want to look at. I want to look at diplomacy. There we go. So we are the Imperium Romanum. So maybe that just did not work there. That's interesting. Maybe the Abiads are allies with Scythia. Maybe that is the case of what is going on here. I kind of doubt it, though. I think it's just a bug. Probably just a visual bug of some kind. But we are at war with the Scythians, so we will have to be quite careful and see what kind of a play they end up going for. There is, by the way, Shadow Fighter Pro joining the channel members here. Appreciate that, brother. Shadow the Scholar. I made you a scholar. You're welcome, but you also look like a barbarian. You're welcome there, friend. Shadow Fighter Pro, of course, a friend of the channel. We have maybe some collaborations happening soon. You never know. Keep an eye out on the Discord and the upcoming videos in the next few weeks here. We'll see what we can do there. Let's see here. Influence gain from battles, I would say, is probably better. All right, let's see. What are they going to attack? Are we going to have to move to them? It will be really interesting fighting Scythian horsemen. That should be quite a challenge for us. All right, let's go ahead and head up there and see if we can confront the Scythian army here. Let me go ahead and track my party there. I'll put it in 4 times speed. We just need to be a little bit careful of who we are running into. Ah, okay. Ooh, Steppe Raiders. We'll leave them be for now. We have bigger and better things. I actually haven't fought Steppe Raiders in this series, I don't believe. I've been into okay, Britain Raiders, yeah. These guys are really, really far from Britain. I know like Britannic tribes and stuff like that were spread pretty far across all of the lands, but it's just very interesting that they are this far to the east. All right, this only has 477 defenders. We could probably take this town, no problem at all. All right, let's go ahead and besiege the town here. All right, let's do trebuchets. Oh, can't fucking see there. There we go. Do trebuchets. Trebuchet bays there. We'll build up all that junk there as well. Should have. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's like a Mongolian throat singing soundtrack here we have. They only have 12 days worth of food. Oh, there's Monchug. He's not too happy about this one. Hey, what happened, Monchug? You declared war on us, and then we're fucking you up now. Like, what's going on there, bud? Looks like he's assembling a party to come maybe and fight us here. They're thinking about it. They are definitely thinking about it. This video may run a bit long here. Oh my god, so many people are declaring war on each other. We had a little bit of a drought there for a little while, but now we have many wars to take care of here. Just one for us, but a lot of wars around the world here of Europe and extended Europe. Go ahead and move those boys into reserve here. Oh, Britain has declared war on Rome. Interesting. So now we are fighting a war on 2 fronts. I trust that my allies to the west will be able to deal with them in the form of the Hispanic Romans over there. I feel like they should be able to deal with them quite easily. All right, we will finish constructing the rest of this siege equipment here. And we should be able to easily take out this settlement here. 8 days is a bit long to wait to starve them out, with especially how laggy the campaign map is being for us right now. All right, let's go ahead and move that to reserve. And then we will bring them all out all at the same time here. There we go. And those should all come out simultaneously here. And we should destroy all of their siege equipment quite easily. Down goes fire ballista and a catapult there at the same time. Go ahead and up the army cohesion here. Destroy the rest of their siege equipment as we finish constructing the rams and the siege towers. All right, let's see who is getting some levels. Tyler is getting some levels. Very nice roguery. Perfect for you, buddy. There we go. Let's go ahead and skip through everybody else just to check and see if they have any levels. Nope, no levels. Perfect. Perfecto for us here. Oh, got an autosave. Thank you, Mr. Autosave. Keeping the playthrough alive as always. All right. Just looks like we got one catapult here left to take out. One last catapult to take out. Oh, it looks like we're hitting the walls for some reason instead of the catapult. There we go. Catapult gone. Okay, they have no catapults left. Let's lead an assault here. I probably should have dropped a save there just in case, but fuck it. Risk it for the biscuit, boys. All right, we have finished loading in here. And you all know me, I just do the standard strategy of put my bowmen in loose formation here. And it looks like my siege towers are going to go up over here, right there at that wall. And then over, let's see here, over there at this wall. Or they might go straight ahead right there. We'll bring the archers right here. We'll go ahead and ready up. We'll hit the tactical camera. And then we will bring up the archers here to absolutely decimate their forces. And we'll put the archers right there in the middle. It looks like they did actually get a catapult up. I'm not sure exactly when they were able to do that, but I'm going to move to one of my trebuchets in order to attempt to take that bad boy out. Excuse me, boys, coming through. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, there we go. Let's jump on one of these trebuchets. Trebuchets. I say trebuchets just for funsies, by the way. All right, let me go and hop on this bad boy. Where's that catapult at? It's right over there. Okay. Generally, you want to aim like this. Like that right there. Take out the trebuchet. Okay, that's not the one firing it. It should be the one firing it. Oh, they're trying to reload it right now. Come on now, buddy. Figure it out. Figure her out there, pal. Come on. Come on, we got shit to do here. Load her up. Load her up, please. Come on, buddy. You can figure it out. Oh my god, this fucking guy. I'm about to reload this shit myself. What is this guy doing, man? Fucking load the fucking trebuchet. Holy shit, the AI sometimes. Good god. This catapult is slaughtering our men, and meanwhile you are fucking playing with rocks. Oh, good lord. Oh my good golly, this fucking guy. Hold that, bitch. All right, somebody fucking reload this goddamn thing. Thank you. See, you just have to do corporal punishment, and then he can figure it out. Maybe. Maybe he can figure it out. There you go. Nice job. Okay. Now let's line up a shot on these boys here. Didn't really, you want to aim right about there. All right, let's see how that one goes. Looks like it's a bit too far there. We're going to lower the range a bit. And we should be able to take some shots at this bad boy. And hopefully he doesn't flubber the reload this time like the past 6 times he did.
Look, man.
Make them fire at will.
Soldiers.
All right, let's go ahead and reload this, please. Please efficiently reload it, rather. Let's bring the range down there. It looked pretty lined up overall. Let's try that right there. Okay, maybe a little bit far to the right there. And still a bit long. Okay, good to know. I'm clearly not the best. Ooh, that catapult's really, really hurting us. Yeah, we really need to take those guys out. Clearly, I'm not the best guy with the siege equipment here. I think this is as short as we can fire, though, is the problem. Let's try this bad boy out. All we got to do is get lucky once, though. Yeah, that's going like way over. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it to attack cam here. All right, looks like they have penetrated through here. All right, let's put these guys into shield wall. Oh, those rocks dropping on them is not helping out for sure. Our archers have been drastically reduced here. Yeah, their archers are tearing up our archers. All right, let's put these guys into shield wall as well. Oh, nope, nope, that's not what I wanted. Shield wall. Ah, there we go. I'm trying to get used to having F keys again. I just got a new keyboard not that long ago. Delegate command. All right, 4 F2 F2 right there. Can we please go up this siege? Thank you. All right, can we what is going on here? What is happening here? Huh. Okay, there we go. They're starting to go up it. That works. We are losing quite a few troops here. All right, let's tell these guys to charge. Tell these guys to charge as well. And once he drops that ramp, it should just be as simple as charging these guys as well. They are at a bit of a reduced strength because they dicked around for so long, but that's okay. Who the fuck are... Oh, that's all my Roman recruits coming in. Interesting. All right, let's see. He's got the ramp dropped. Okay, now these guys are actually heading up here. All right, we'll just tell these guys to charge. That'll be fine. There we go. Everyone's on charge now. All right, let's go and pop back in and we'll see if Septimus is still up here. We'll go and run our way through the gate. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out why the fuck they weren't actually charging, but we've solved the issue. God, that was a lot of rocks dropped on us. Sure, that didn't feel too great. It looks like we absolutely just shredded through their lines there. We did lose 124 dead, 44 out of my party. It looks like most of them were Velites or Equus Auxilia. So slightly unfortunate there for us. We do need those troops, definitely. But yes, our first battle with Scythia is going quite well indeed. Looks like we are just absolutely slaughtering these guys. There's hardly any of them remaining. And we'll just press 0, press F1, and press F3 there. That should get things moving here. Got a few guys that we have to take care of over here. Looks like there's some guys over here that need to be taken out in here. Looks like they're moving to take them out, but we have won yet another siege, ladies and gentlemen. 21 level ups in my party, 95 influence, 32 morale, 113 renown, and 69% of the loot there. That is an insane amount of renown there. That is pretty crazy. All right, we'll go and upgrade those guys. 2 Velites there. Yeah, we did lose some horses there. And let me actually start using this shit. I don't know where these guys came from, but I guess we'll hang on to them for now. Definitely need to replenish the archer force. We'll go ahead and just upgrade all the rest of those guys. Yeah, we're back up to 46 archers. Nice. Look at these Saka troops there. Pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and grab all that stuff. Ah, and I forgot to assign commanders that battle. That's really unfortunate for me. All right, we did take this town. I don't know if I would like to maintain control of this. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will take this. All right, very nice. And can recruit a troop there. Ooh, Praetorians. Nice. 4 Praetorian recruits out of there. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and manage the town here. Fairgrounds level 2 is building. Go ahead and clear the queues on everything else. We need to go that. Training fields, garrison barracks. Aqueducts can go next. That can go next. That needs to be on civil infrastructure. And then we need to dump a fuckload of dinars in here in order to allow this place to get everything built up. And we're also going to obviously convert the like debasement of currency is really killing us here. So we're going to have to convert the culture here. Otherwise, this town will end up rebelling against us. And remember, we always need more names for towns and villages. I may name this one after Frank off screen. We'll have to go ahead and see. But that is all the time we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to say a thanks to everyone for watching all my series. And especially the new Shikuho stuff. I really do appreciate it. But everyone who sticks around and watches the Rome series and the Sergia series, I also very, very much appreciate that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the episode. I'll thank the channel members really quick here, and then I'll give you all the old stay safe out there and peace out spiel. But anyways, thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadow Fighter Pro, and JT Morris. Man, we have a lot of channel members, Mao. Mao, what the fuck? Mao's China? No, we have a lot of channel members now. But yeah, I can't say all the channel members' names in one breath now. It's pretty insane, man. All right, well, I will see you guys in the next episode, and make sure to let me know in the comments below if the recording quality looks any better from what we previously had. I'm hoping that it does, and if not, we'll switch back to what we had. Yes, I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe out there. Peace out.